Hello, so today we will be showing you some real-life examples of mathematical induction. But before we get into that, let's first define mathematical induction. So what exactly is mathematical induction? Well, mathematical induction is a mathematical proof, wherein if one statement is true, then naturally the whole statement or all of the statements are true. So let's have an example. So let's set up a little platform here. So let's take dominoes for example. So naturally, when you line up dominoes and tip the end of the dominoes over, then the whole line would follow, right? So let's take that for example. So if I tip one over, then the whole line follows. Kind of like mathematical induction. If one statement is true, then the whole statement or all of the statements are true. Still kind of confused about mathematical induction? Well, we have some real-life examples for you. Let's get to it!
Class, so for your group project, you will do your business plan. Yes, I divided the group into 4 members. So for your...
Hi guys. So for the second example, you can see in the video that the teacher is explaining their group project or whatsoever. And then there is one student started yawning. And later on, the other students are doing the same. Yawning is very contagious.
NANI?!
So if that one student successfully affects the next student, then eventually the remaining students will start doing the same. And that's how mathematical induction works in real life. Bye!
Hi! So for the second example, another example of a mathematical induction is the zipper. First, we need to buckle the pin to the box and try to pull the tab. If the first case is successful, then the other teeth of the zipper is also successful until it reaches the top stop.
Hey!
What's up?
Hey, have you heard of this K-pop group Twice?
K-pop? Ew, that's gross.
What? No, they're really good. I promise you'll like them. Here. Check them out, okay?
Oh. That's actually not bad. Fancy.
Hey, what are you listening to?
It's a song from Twice.
Twice? What's that?
It's a K-pop group. You should check it out.
What, K-pop?
Here.
Let me have a listen.
Oh, you're listening to Twice?
Yeah, I am. Do you listen to Twice too?
No, I only know them.
Here, listen to them. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it.
Not bad. I like it.
So from the scene that you've watched, it was an example of an induction where the first person introduced a K-pop group called Twice and made the second person listen to their song Fancy, which then he liked. The third person was then asked to listen to the song and eventually he liked it. This event can go on and on, therefore it is an example of an induction. But if one of us disliked the K-pop group or their songs, then this is not considered as induction. Thank you.
And those were some real-life examples of mathematical inductions. Of course, there is a bajillion more examples, but those were some of the things that we wanted to portray. We hope that we portrayed them good and that we explained them well. And yeah, so thank you so much. We hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Good morning. Show that if n is a positive integer, 4 plus 9 plus 14 plus 19 plus dot 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 plus 5n minus 1 is equal to n over 2 parenthesis 3 plus 5n close parenthesis is true for all positive integers now. So we begin with this 4 plus 9 plus 14 plus 19. That's our equation. So first thing we need to do is we need to prove for n is equal to 1. So we will substitute all the n with 1s and it will become 4 is equal to 1 half of 8, 4 is equal to 4. Therefore n equals to 1 is true. The next step is to have a hypothesis for the mathematical induction. Assume that it is true for any value of n, say k, that is n is equal to k. Assuming that is true, we need to prove that n is equal to k plus 1. That is 4 plus 9 plus 14 plus 19 plus dot 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 plus 5k minus 1 plus 5 times k plus 1 minus 1 is equal to k plus 1 over 2 open parenthesis 3 plus 5 times k plus 1 close parenthesis. Then we can deduce that this part is equal to k over 2 open parenthesis 3 plus 5k close parenthesis since we assumed that n is equal to k. Therefore we just multiply everything, so we will get 5k squared plus 3k over 2 plus 5k plus 4 is equal to 5k squared plus 13k plus 8 over 2. Now we cannot add these two because they don't have the same denominator, so we need to divide this by 2 and multiply it by 2, and then the outcome will be 5k squared plus 3k over 2 plus 5k plus 8 over 2 is equal to 5k squared plus 13k plus 8 over 2. Add 5k squared plus 13k plus 8 over 2 is equal to 5k squared plus 13k over 2 plus 8 over 2. Therefore, n is equal to k plus 1 is proven through mathematical induction.